Rice as the staple food in Indonesia should have the alternative. We cannot just depending on rice because it's too risky if we just depending on one food. We have to, if something happens with the distribution or the production, we will have a crop failure or the lack of food will occur. And then we all know about every province has their local food, so we have to develop their local food from every province, so it will support their food security. I choose giant patatas from Kimam because the size and patatas contain so many nutrients that can fulfill human nutrition. We all know about the production of national rice cannot fulfill the consumption rate. So we just depending on import policy from other country. In addition, we in the extreme weather, which quietly often will have in crop failure because we just too much depending on one rice, as the consequently the lack of food, or I mean in this is rice, occurs. I believe that we have to come up with some solution. The solution is we have to look for an alternative food as substitute for rice, which has the same function with rice and the higher level of nutrients. The purpose of this paper is I want to introduce the giant patatas from Kimam and to develop patatas from Kimam as an alternative food. The advantage is Kimam patatas can be used as a rice substitute because it contains the higher level of nutrients than rice. Kimam patatas is unique because it's different from the other patatas because the size is so big, the diameter can grow up to 70 centimeters and the weight is up to 80 kilo. Kimam patatas also contain the essential composition which is able to feed many people as well as meet their daily nutrition. Its yields can be in large numbers, so when it's developed, it can support the food sovereignty and the food security of the nation and the people in Papua. Medlicott in 2003 divided patatas into three classes based on the weight of patatas. The first class is small, second medium, the third is large. Assumption of harvesting and income. I believe the size spacing is very important to plant these patatas because the size can grow up to 70 centimeters and the weight is up to 80 kilos. So the space that I assume is 200 centimeters by 200 centimeters in 1 hectare, with the number of plots is 2,500 plots. In one harvest season, will produce 125,000 kilos of patatas, assuming the weight for one patatas is 80 kilo and the price per weight is 2,000 rupiah. And then the result that can we gain is 250 million per crop per hectare. The technique is basically same with the general patatas, but there is a special technique that used by the local community, local people in Kimam, is one plot only for one cuttings only, and the patatas have been selected since it was a little on each plant, and they will giving special sand or chiwawuna as a growing medium and fertilizer. The superiority of patatas than rice. First is controlling blood pressure, and the second is contain beta carotene or vitamin A, which is important to maintain ice health and immune system. The conclusion is, besides Kimam potatoes has a giant size, the cultivation technique, especially to reach that size, it used local method, but genetically, potatoes has the ability to grow bigger, and it can provide income to the community, especially from people of Kimam. We need further research about the other giant potatoes, not just only from Kimam. Okay, thank you.